Every desire needs courage. Hard work deserves appreciation. Passion needs guidance. Ambitions require direction. Perfection demands practice. Every learning step has to be enjoyed. Art is built upon patience and passion.
It takes someone to offer a helping hand to achieve our goals in this life.
Courage is everything. Hard work, passion, ambition, perfection. Find joy in what you care about. Patience, no matter what your goals are, we have solutions for all your financial needs. If it's banking you need, the choice is easy.
NBS Bank, your caring bank.
Thank you very much. A special program. We are live on Times Network, particularly we are on Times 360 Malawi. My name is Feston Malegezo, and we are here because of NBS Bank, which has organized a business clinic for small and medium enterprises in the northern region. What is it that they want to discuss, or what will form the discourse this morning? There will be a talk, personalized banking. There will be networking, because in this program, on this special cast, there are...
This is not our first engagement here in Zuzu. We've been here before. In the late 2022, we gathered here as well, driven by the same spirit of entrepreneurship, and we witnessed the profound impact of our collective efforts on the SME landscape. Many of you benefited from the insights and financial solutions that were shared there, a testament to the dedication and resilience that thrives within this economy and the community. Therefore, it is only befitting that we return to build on the strong foundation that we established in 2022. That's why we are back. We will continue to empower and inform you as our role in the banking industry, as we are usually called the caring bank. NBS is a caring bank, and it's also a thought leader in the SME space. At NBS Bank, we see our role as the gardener. You know who is a gardener? Nurturing and cultivating the potential within each SME. We've witnessed how the seeds of our efforts have blossomed into robust businesses that not only survive but thrive and contribute meaningfully to our nation of Malawi. We've incorporated the trade shows into our clinics, as the MC had said. After all the presentation and after lunch, we'll have a trade show where SMEs are going to showcase their businesses. These events are not just a platform to showcase the unlocked potential of SMEs, but they also... God bless you, and let's make today a remarkable day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed for those opening and welcome remarks. And this kind of activity just highlights how much NBS values SMEs as drivers of the economy, transforming SMEs from small to extraordinary. So we have got a very beautiful morning today, because we're going to learn so much and also see the opportunities that are there from NBS Bank. Like I did indicate, we are going to go out for some 5 minutes only for tea. We are live, so it will be exactly 5 minutes. The guys are ready outside, so 5 minutes exactly. We go out, grab something, and then we continue with Mr. Stanley Yezenge of Tupalisha Premier Lodge. He's going to make a powerful presentation after tea. So let's go out for 5 minutes. We return exactly 5 so that we can continue with the program this morning. Thank you. Right, you can lead us, Exco.
dealing with the spare parts, from small to trucks, and also lubricants. Yeah, so we sell spares and lubricants in the city of Mzuzu for smaller vehicles and also for the trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your view, is it a loan? Okay, is it for everybody? Can anybody get a loan? Let's say I do sell tomatoes. Can I get a loan from a bank, or does it need me to have a bigger shop and then have a loan from a bank? What would you say on that?
I wouldn't say much on that one because the bank also has got its own limitations and the like, but I would say the bank is there for everyone. As long as you have showed up yourself, what you are doing and what you want to do, what are your visions, what are your dreams, I think the bank is there to help everyone. Yeah.
Maybe lastly, your message to fellow SMEs in the country, what would be your message?
They shouldn't waste time. If they are serious with what they are doing, NBS is there. The bank is there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So that's how we are doing it here in Mzuzu. We are saying NBS Bank has organized the SME clinic where it has engaged several SMEs in the country, particularly in the northern region, to have a discussion, a candid discussion, how they can grow their businesses. We are talking about small and medium enterprises in the country who form over 1.6 plus million in the country. They've contributed.
Is to take you through a brief presentation on insurance products that can be offered to you as individuals and also as SMEs. Without wasting much of time, my presentation outline this morning is insurance portfolio review, proposed insurance policies, claims procedures and requirements, and the way forward, and also proposed insurance for your staff members. As explained, our meeting today is just to discuss on the insurance products that can be tailor-made to you as SMEs and also as individuals. So to begin with, we'll start off with fire insurance. Okay, so I'll take you through these policies: fire and allied perils, fidelity guarantee, business all risks, contractors all risks, motor private insurance, workers compensation, and group personal accidents. Just to mention something behind, and then when you've noticed that it is damaged, so fire does not cover that. Property specifically insured under other policies, those are also not covered under fire. Moving on, the other product is fidelity guarantee. Fidelity guarantee covers you from dishonesty of your employees. This dishonesty can be either an employee can do this on their own, or they can collude with others. Here, normally what we are looking at is it's a misappropriation of funds and also your stock. Sometimes, let's say you are operating a stationery shop. There will be times whereby your staff may be getting things out without your knowledge, and then when you're doing your audit, you find that other stuff are missing, other items are missing. So fidelity guarantee will cover you against the dishonesty or misappropriation of funds by your staff. And then this cover is worldwide. Anywhere, whether it's damaged or whether it's stolen, it's covered 24/7 and anywhere in the world. There are also exclusions that apply to this policy. We have the policy excess, wear and tear, and also theft by your employees. Theft by your employees is covered under fidelity guarantee. Moving on. Contractors or risks. This one, we are covering the material damage to property under construction, which are caused by the insured peril. So the insured perils are the acts of God, such as floods. They can be storm. So when you're doing your constructions and you have this cover and that insured peril has happened, the insurance will be able to cover your loss. It also covers cost of debris removal from the site to everywhere to the dump site. That is now when the loss has occurred. It also covers architects, surveyors, and consulting engineers fees, and also it covers third-party damage and property damage and bodily injury. So on this one, on third-party property damage, suppose you're working and then somebody have parked their car by your construction site, and then or maybe someone is passing by and then an object falls on them and they are injured or their property is damaged. All contractors or risks will be able to cover that. The exclusions are not spared as well. There is policy excess and deductibles, and the consequential loss. On consequential loss, we are looking at those kind of losses whereby you've lost money just because, say, okay, I can explain, not cover the consequential losses. Also, damage due to faulty designs. That is also not covered. Going back to contractors or risks, also there is an exclusion whereby your workers may be injured whilst on the premises. That is also not covered. However, your workers are covered under workers' compensation. So workers' compensation, in brief, it covers you as the employer against liabilities that may arise from your employees, that is due to injury or death. So workers' compensation will cover you against that, and it also covers any legal costs that may arise during that. There are also exclusions that apply. That is non-work related accidents. By non-work related accidents, what we are trying to say is, say you've employed somebody as a receptionist, but then they are injured whilst changing a light bulb. That's not their duty. Their duty is to be on the reception, and changing of light bulbs is done by the maintenance people. So when a receptionist is injured whilst changing a light bulb, that is not covered. Also, any amount which is covered by a medical fund is also not covered under workers' compensation, and also, of course, the policy excess is not covered. Moving on to the most common insurance, the one that we all know, the motor insurance. So basically, motor insurance is grouped into three. There's a third party only, and then there's a third party fire and theft, and then there is the comprehensive cover. So at Nico General, we also group the third party into two. So there is one which is called Kwanisia. This one is, say, Alliance Kwanise current insurance. So the premium is a bit low. It's 86,550. And then we have another type of third-party insurance, which is the standard third-party insurance, which is going at 179,750. So third-party insurance, it will cover you from third-party liabilities. You've hit somebody, you've injured them, or you've destroyed their property. So the third-party insurance will only cover you against those liabilities. Of course, up to limits that are set. And for the Kwanisha one, the limit for property damage is 1 million, and the standard third-party policy, the limit is 3 million. When you hit or injure somebody, when you injure somebody or they have died, the limit is 5 million. The limit is 5 million. On third-party fire and theft, it's this one, on top of the third-party liabilities, it will also cover you against fire or theft of the whole vehicle. That is, if the vehicle is burnt, it will cover you. And on comprehensive, then it covers you for any type of accident, excluding those that are I can say excluding those that are man-made, or those that are not accidental. So on comprehensive, we also include theft of accessories and of course theft of the whole vehicle, and we also repair your vehicle when it's damaged. Still on motor, there are unique features on motor. We have what we call excess buyback. Remember, everywhere we've been saying excess is not covered, but under motor, what you do is you pay a little premium, and then the excess is you buy back the excess. So these are the type of accidents that are covered under motor. Now, moving on, we also have group personal accident. So group personal accident is just an extension of the workers' compensation. So group personal will cover you 24/7, and it's also worldwide, whereas the workers' compensation will only cover you during the course of work. So that's also another type of insurance that you can consider. There are also other insurances that we propose for SMEs. There is burglary insurance. Burglary insurance will cover you against theft. If there is a forcible break-in or exit from the premises, will cover you. And then there is public liability, whereby if people are injured on your premises, you are also covered. Public liability, in a nutshell, we can say it covers you from the negligence of your employees or yourself. So when one has suffered a loss, the public has suffered a loss due to your negligence, we will cover you. This is just an explanation. Okay, to finish off with the claims processing and documents. Under motor, what we require for you to make a claim is the claim form. We would require a copy of driver's license and 2 quotations, so that we can know how much is involved, and also if there are third parties involved or if there is theft, we require a police report. On non-motor claims, the likes of fire, public liability, burglary, fidelity guarantee, those ones will require the claim form, the applicable claim form, repair cost if it is a material damage, and of course other supporting documents such as auditors' reports, medical reports, and other reports that might be needed when the time arrives. That's all I had for you this morning. Thank you very much.
Let's give him another round of applause, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Francis Likoma from Nico Geno, for your presentation. You agree with me that in business things happen, and insurance always comes in handy at such moments. So Nico Geno is there for us as SMEs. So after the presentations here, please do meet Mr. Likoma so that he can share more insights, share with you contacts, so that at any given point that you need insurance, Nico is there for you. Now quickly, in the interest of time, we're going to move on to the next presentation, and we are going now to have a customer testimonial. We've been talking about how NBS is empowering SMEs and all that, but we also want to hear from the person, customer, firsthand, so that we appreciate how it is doing that. So allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to invite Sophie Mwase from Wukani Education to give us the testimonial. A big hand as she comes in front, please. Thank you.
The Chief Retail Banking Officer, Victoria Chanza, Northern and Central Cluster Manager, Dr. Justin Chikaonda, Head of SME, Mr. Mdau Konguluwe, esteemed speakers, NBS customers and clients, members of media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know you have already heard my name. My name is Sophie Mwase. On behalf of Wukani Education Facility and on my own behalf, we feel immensely honored to be present here today on this important occasion when and where we can interact and interface with NBS Bank, and in particular with Apex management of this important and wonderful bank. The guest of honor and all speakers, I know different people have different tastes, but I am about to say and speak a lot for other people as well. As customers of banks, I would like to inform you that we customers share a lot of sentiments about our banking experiences in the various banks where we maintain our accounts. Many of your clients seem to like your bank and its operations. Its products and operations are of 5-star category. Although many times people want the data or data to verify statements, I may not have done any research and do not have data to talk about percentages. However, the qualitative impression is that your bank is superb, important to the communities, and is relevant to the development of the banking sector and development of this country. In this meeting, I would like to ask the guest speaker to reflect on NBS mission statement, which is to provide superior service and deliver value to customers, employees, shareholders, and other shareholders. Many times, business houses or organizations develop mission statements that are so good to the eyes and ears, but are never true to practice of the organization. The NBS is different, and I consider it a wonderful bank that endeavors to meet its obligations. Its superb services are a testament to its mission statement. As Wukani Education Facility, we have benefited a lot from NBS, in particular from the loan facility. We have used loans from NBS for practical development of our schools, as well as for operations. When we have run short of finances, we go to the bank. Wukani has 5 schools. One of our schools at Ekwendeni is probably the biggest establishment that has been built using funds from NBS. We invite you to visit the school when time allows to see the structure. If you wish so, with my permission, you will be allowed to take pictures to show how businesses have benefited from your bank. Ladies and gentlemen, as customers, our first impression of a bank is not the structure, but how we as prospective and existing customers are received by the bank and the staff, and the way they attend to us. This is what motivates us to even start the conversation with the officers. It is pleasing to note and report to you that your staff are so well trained and caring. Can you give a hand for them? They greet you and smile and make one feel relaxed. The customer care is excellent. So good that one feels at home, although he or she is in the bank. The staff are polite and helpful. They communicate well and requirements for a demanded service and process transaction timely. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, the NBS Bank is doing a good service. The Mzuzu branch management is always keen to assist its customers, and I'm one of those customers who has really benefited from your bank. Through the Mzuzu Service Center, I am one of the customers. You have wonderful relationship managers, and they are subordinates. Each time I visit the bank for a loan, they explain very well the steps and processes for the particular loan I'm looking for. This makes processes take a shorter period because one understands what he needs. No one needs to bribe officers to be assisted. And this is wonderful in this era where bribes and corruption are the order of the day. What else would we desire the bank to do? NBS brings banking experiences such as unparalleled. Bravo, NBS. Bravo, the management. Thank you.
Let's give another hand of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was a speech and a half. It's always good to hear such testimonies, because others will just think NBS is just bragging about helping and empowering SMEs, but they've got a classic example of how NBS has empowered Wukani education schools. And she's actually invited us to go to Ekwendeni just to appreciate the fruits from such kind of support. And then I liked how she categorized NBS 5-star. A big hand to NBS Bank, a caring bank, 5 stars. Wow, thank you. Quickly, we want to go to the next presentation. I want to introduce to you Jonas Yokoto, a business development and relationship manager for 13 years, and looking at the whole spectrum in financial services. Previous experience in corporate banking and microfinance. Now branch manager for Nico Passion in Mzuzu, taking care of the whole northern region. He's a holder of an MBA in marketing and entrepreneurship, and also a Bachelor of Commerce Finance degree. Join me this morning in welcoming Jonas Yokoto to make the presentation. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols are observed. I'll run through this presentation for NICO Pension and also NICO Life. I'll touch on specific 5 points, and we'll try to discuss and show you perhaps why you should work with NICO Pension, and particularly why it is important for you as SMEs who also happen to be the largest employers for our economy. So we'll touch on those 5 key points is displayed there. NICO Hypermarket, why work with NICO, understanding the types of pension funds, and also our return declaration. And I will show you why it is really important and necessary to make sure that we give you a self-service platform so that you can track your pensions. Okay, when we are talking about a hypermarket, it's like a supermarket. At NICO, we say we are a supermarket, a financial services supermarket of some sort. In a proper hypermarket, you would find that there is a hardware section. There is also children's section. Every other little section that you have, bakery. You may also have a butchery. We also have that kind of model for our financial services offering as NICO Group. From that presentation, sorry, it's faint. But it's touching that we have up to 8 companies which are offering various financial services across the board, covering you from the cradle to the grave. So for this one, you may find that you'll find that there is also NBS Bank, our hosts and organizers for this seminar. Thank you, NBS Bank. We also have various other companies branded NICO, NICO Life. They take care of your insurance, of your life policies and your savings plans. We have NICO General Insurance, my colleague has just presented before me. We also have NICO Pension, where I come from. We take care of your pension services. There is NICO Asset Managers, who also take care of investment plans. NICO Capital for your fundraising. NICO Technologies for technological support. And it also includes Aries Properties. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed a hypermarket. We cover all your financial services across board from the various companies presented and represented hereby. Now, next, let's look at why you should consider working with NICO. At NICO, we pride ourselves in delivering service through a dedicated service team. We are passionate about what we do. We have the investment capability to take care of small and big investments alike. And our training in financial planning, pension retirement, which we do, is empowering our clients. And you can also be part of that empowerment, just like what I'm doing here is part of the empowerment, to make sure that I let you know why it is necessary for you as SMEs to make sure that your people, your staff are on pension. And colleagues have also presented on why your assets needs to be covered through NICO General, for example. But more specifically, NICO Pension, we pride ourselves in having a robust ICT system which enables us to synchronize various delivery platforms, including mobile, internet, USSD platforms. We offer you various self-service platforms that you can choose from for your convenience. And one of those is the USSD, which is coded *323#. Anyone, anywhere, can get access to their pension information. What we are talking about here is, if there's any one major complaint across the pension industry, is the lack of information. And we come in to bridge that, giving you the platforms at your convenience, using a smartphone or even an ordinary phone alike. And for those that are more advanced, I will show you also that you can use a NICO Pension Smart app. Next, let's look at what we do at NICO Pension. What kind of pension funds do we... Sorry, technology things. This is where we need NICO technology now to come in and assist. Okay, there it is, yeah. So the types of pension funds that we offer you are, we have standalone pension funds. Those are managed funds, key accounts. But for you as SMEs, I have a special call for you to say join our guaranteed or insured and restricted pension fund. So this is a pool of funds where all employees fit into. It's made up of corporate restricted employer accounts. So for example, for your specific business, you can say, I want to put my people on pension. Where is your account going to sit, or where your funds going to be invested in? It's going to be invested in our Ufulu fund. So Ufulu fund is the big pot where everyone else puts their funds into, and its key characteristics here is that it is guaranteed, it is insured. I will explain that shortly. Okay, so for the Ufulu Unrestricted Fund, as NICO, we act as your corporate trustees. We have the fiduciary duty of care to take care of your funds, make sure that we report appropriately and also timely. We guarantee the fund, making sure that the contributions and returns cannot and should never reduce. Also, the risk is borne by NICO Life, our colleagues, who ensure that any adverse or economic shocks are absorbed through that mechanism. So it is indeed guaranteed. When you put your funds, you can only expect growth. There's only one way for growing your funds with NICO, and it's upwards. So next, let's look at what we have done so far through the funds that we have had over the years, specifically looking at last year. Our declaration for bonus or interest returns, investment returns for last year was highlighted by a 36.25% growth in our Ufulu fund. Now, in terms of funds, we have also now started offering what we call a Timasuken and guaranteed fund. For this kind of fund now, it doesn't have the guarantee aspect, but it has the potential maybe to grow a little more aggressively because it's not as conservative. So specific presentations can be made for those that want to join Timasuke, where the returns in the interim were 38%, but at the end of the year we paid 45%. So imagine if you put your money with NICO, we are indeed guaranteed to grow. Now for the next few presentations, we are just touching on what the Ufulu Guaranteed Fund is. We said it offers retirement security. It also here is very competitive, and one key issue is that there is no investment risk. And then next here, how do you join now the Ufulu Fund? So you as an employer, SMEs are biggest employers. What you need to do is just to register. We have a series of KYC forms that you fill in. It is your duty. It is mandatory that all employers are supposed to put their people on pension. It is also supposed to be expressed as a condition of service when you employ people that they shall be on a pension scheme. And your choice for a pension administrator is none other than NICO Pensions. And then lastly, let's look at how you can continue tracking your savings. As already said, we have multiple ways of self-service platforms, and one of them is *323 when you can check your account, the NICO Pension Smart app, the online portal, and also annual statements given in hard copy. Just a presentation of the same in the next slide. So we have the platforms. The online platform gives you access to a very good user experience where you can interact and also change some of the data. The USSD platform is basic. You just read the data, you can check your balances. And also now the NICO Pension Smart app is also a very good user-friendly platform where you can interact with it. And then lastly, for further questions and also to organize any visits, I'm very willing to travel across all the northern region to deliver presentations to your staff and to yourselves alike. My contact details are given there. I don't know at this moment, is there anyone who is really interested in knowing more, so that perhaps we can arrange a meeting just by show of hand? Someone who is willing or ready to say, in the next few days or weeks, I would want to learn more and perhaps discuss how we can put our staff on pension. Anyone? Anyone? No one? Of course. Yeah, let me also acknowledge Madam Was. Madam Was with Wukan is one of our clients. So now that's the beauty of dealing with NICO. You find that when you are with NBS Bank, as part of the NICO group, you get to enjoy the variety of services across the board. So thank you for choosing NICO group. Thank you for choosing NBS Bank.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's not enough. Thank you very much, Mr. Chekoto, for your presentation. And for us as SMEs, you agree with me that if we are to move from small where we are to extraordinary, insurance, issues of pension, these are key. And that's why NBS Bank decided to bring Nico Geno, Nico Life, and Nico Pensions to make sure that we are indeed growing from small to extraordinary. Quickly, allow me to invite our guest speaker, Mr. Singini. Mr. Singini is from Kagomaji Civil Engineering, and this morning join me as we welcome Mr. Singini to make a presentation. Let's give him a very big hand of applause. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. I'm Singini from Kagomaji Civil Engineering. We have been a customer for NBS for over 20 years. And we have been getting services like bid bonds, advance guarantee bond, and performance guarantee bond for all those years. We haven't had any problem with the staff at the Mzuzu Service Center. The only problem maybe we have faced is the delays in approval of guarantees and the advance loans. And we are pleading with the maybe management if they could consider maybe decentralizing some of the services, like approval of guarantees and maybe smaller loans. That could really assist us, because it takes time. It takes time to release to get approvals from headquarters on the guarantees. But if that can be done, I think it will really make our life easy in our construction industry. Thank you very much.
Brief and sweet. NBS Bank customer for 20 years. Wow. I think 20 years is a long time, isn't it? Imagine a kid from 1 to 20 is already in college and employed. So NBS Bank is indeed a caring bank and a strong partner. Now quickly, we are going to go now to another interesting part of the program shortly. Before I invite Mr. Mdauko Nguluwe, who is the head of SME, allow me to ask those people that are manning the pavilions or the booths outside, please to go at your stations, because straight after Mr. Nguluwe, we are going all to go outside just to appreciate what you guys have on show to prove that indeed NBS is empowering you. So let's all go out. Those that have got stations outside, please go and join me in inviting Mr. Mdauko Nguluwe, who is the head of SME, to give us the closing remarks. A big hand. There is Mr. Nguluwe.
All protocols are observed. Good morning, Zuzu. Monile Mose. Good. That's better. I'm honored, and as NBS Bank, we are honored. Our esteemed clients here in Mzuzu, Northern Region, you are the reason we are here today. As a bank, we exist because of our clients. Without you, we would not exist. That's why we believe in building mutual and profitable relationships with our clients. Our clients have to see the reason to work with the bank, and when that happens, there's an exchange of value. There's a long-lasting relationship that is built. I'm standing here, I think, after quite a number of presentations that have been made. I will just touch in detail on some of the areas that have been raised as I'm finishing this section. I think the first presentation was from our Chief Retail Banking Officer, Mrs. Victoria Chanza, emphasizing on the commitment that the bank has towards SMEs. I think she highlighted on the importance of SMEs in the economy. Malawi is an MSME economy, and we need to support MSMEs. For big manufacturers or big wholesalers, they will not be all over this country. They rely on traders, they rely on contractors, they rely on distributors to reach to the market. So in terms of driving the economy, it is the MSME sector that does that job. But the question is, does the MSME sector has capacity, or has it been well supported to grow and to drive the economy? Because we know when we empower MSMEs, we are resolving the job creation agenda. When we empower SMEs, we are doing the inclusive wealth creation. When we are empowering SMEs, we know that infrastructure and investments will happen in this country because of the wealth that is generated. As such, it is our mission and our commitment to make sure that the MSMEs are supported. But again, I'll come to that point to say, do MSMEs have got capacity to deliver? I think that's the major point, the major challenge. Access to finance, access to ease transactions, so that you can participate successfully in the economy. I think there are MSMEs that want to grow, MSMEs that want to buy more stock and trade more stock, MSMEs that want to take on opportunities that the economy provides, that would want to participate in competitive tendering, in commercial projects. But you cannot go alone. You need a partner, you need banks to support on the capacity side. Technically, you're good at your businesses. You're good at what you do, on the value that you bring to the economy. But financially, we all require partners to come in and to step in. I think our commitment from NBS Bank is to say, yes, we are there. Yes, we are there to support you with your dreams. Yes, we are there to make small extraordinary by providing, empowering you with the capital that you require to boost and to grow your businesses. From starters, I think our term loans, our call loans, all our overdrafts are all solutions that are available for MSMEs. Again, as a bank, we are not a one-size-fits-all bank. We know that your cash cycles, how cash circulates in your business, is different from another business. Schools will have money after the term closes or the term begins. Contractors will have money at the beginning of the contracts once they get advance payment guarantees or when their certificates are paid. Normal traders will have money daily because you are trading daily. All of you, your solutions from the bank are supposed to be unique. That's why I've mentioned around our term loans that can be monthly amortizing, quarterly amortizing, half yearly, or even annually, so that they marry and they match with your cash flow cycle. So here is a bank that understands the businesses that our clients are doing. And our solutioning, therefore, has to be consistent with those, with your cash flows. We also understand that the cost of capital is high. And most MSMEs, we don't want to take on opportunities because we believe that the rates of interest are high for you to undertake that. But as NBS Bank, we are committed to that aspect as well. Our commitment is in the participation that we are doing under the Finance Project, financial inclusion and entrepreneurship scaling. That's bringing access to MSMEs, but access to capital at an affordable interest rates. The interest rates are 9% per annum. It's way below inflation. Some clients here, you have accessed that. That's in spite of us as a bank having resources to lend out at our market rates, market prevailing rates. we have that capacity. But because we know that the MSME sector is important and cost of capital is a major thing in SMEs, we are deliberate on driving growth of the Finance financing. Our Finance loans are customized to Zaira financing once you see our brochures. These are 9% interest rate loans just to support MSMEs and cushion you from the high cost of borrowing. Beyond that, esteemed customers, guests, I think in the MSME space, collateral becomes a big issue. And that's why MSMEs would say, we are not able to secure support or financing because we do not have collateral. I think there are two ways to that. I think our focus or our emphasis on collateral is to secure your commitment in the transaction. As we've said, as banks, we are mutual partners. The banks will empower you with the financial support, with the financial services, solutions. Yes, you have the technical expertise to run your businesses. We plug in our financial support, but we will ask for your commitment in the transactions so that it continues to become a mutually beneficial relationship through and through. Once all of us are committed in the transaction, we make sure that that transaction comes to an end profitably for all parties. So that's our goal, to enable us get into mutually profitable relationships. But beyond that, we still understand that there will still be some clients who still struggle with capacity to provide collateral, and yet they have got capacity to absorb and repay the financing solutions we give. What do we do in that instance? NBS Bank also recognizes that there is that segment of the market that will not be practical for them to give us collateral. That's why from a funding perspective, we have got our retail SME loans that SMEs can get with collateral free. Current threshold are at 5 million, but again, through our engagements with our clients, we've noted the impact of devaluation, the impact of inflation. That threshold is small. We are a listening institution, and we are working on revising so that we bring a threshold that would support that. Beyond that, we also, on your behalf, work with development financial institutions that are able to de-risk some of the exposures we can take, the facilities we can take. So for that reason, you also see NBS Bank taking on, giving you more support than what you can afford based on collateral. But because you have got the capacity, we are keen to support you more, because we are in partnership with development financial institutions, including USAID, where we have got a risk-sharing agreement just to enable us support the MSC space. So we are here to engage on those opportunities that are available. We do not want collateral to be a deal breaker, but we want to look at what practical and alternative solutions. Beyond that, we've seen that the economy has opened up for MSMEs. There's government contracts, commercial contracts, distribution contracts that are coming, and we want to participate. And one of the requirements for participation in competitive commercial projects is tendering, bidding. At NBS Bank, we realized that, and we wanted to open an opportunity that as many MSMEs should be empowered to participate in bidding. And to this effect, we offer the market, that is to you, our MSMEs, we offer free, unsecured bid or tender guarantees up to 200 million kwacha, unsecured, without collateral. What that does is it unlocks and it empowers you. So what we are trying to say to you is go and be daring. Go and be daring to participate in commercial tenders that are in your line of businesses. Whether you want to supply stationery, whether you want to do in construction projects, go and try. Because at NBS Bank, we will support you with tender guarantees up to 200 million. But what happens when you win the tender, what happens? Does our support stop there? It does not stop there. We understand you have to provide further instruments for you to execute those contracts, and the main instruments would be what? The performance guarantees, the advance payment guarantees, the retention guarantees. We are able also to go beyond tender guarantees, to structure solutions that we can support you with these advance payment guarantees. You are able to secure the advance funds and be able to mobilize resources and kickstart your projects. As you do your projects, we're also able to discount your invoices so that you continually have access to cash flow through the project life, which is important. We believe once we empower you in that manner, you will be able to successfully execute that. But beyond that, we know that there are some of you MSMEs who work with big distributors. Either it's big corporate distributors like Ilovo Sugar, either it's oil marketing companies, Puma or Total. You can run your filling stations and be able to obtain stocks from big corporates like Castel, Coca-Cola, Lafarge. We want also to empower you. We have a solution for that. We also offer payment guarantees. Payment guarantees allows us to be your surety to these big corporates, that you can obtain stocks on credit. For you to bring fuel for 100 million is big capital outlay. Why can't we enable you with the payment guarantees? You are able to obtain that stock on credit at the back of the support from the bank. Would that not be good, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, that's what we stand for. We want to enable you to participate successfully in the economy. Having said that, I think across the presentation there was an aspect of, yes, we get the support, but we want timely support. I think that came out key. I think I also want to commit here. I think at NBS Bank we are committed to continuous improvement. The investment in people, the investment in systems, investment in our processes is ongoing, because we know that we have to invest. The world is every day evolving and changing. And the more we invest and the more we innovate, the quicker we'll be and will be responsive to your requirements. So we commit to improving the turnaround times through those frequent engagements, continuous engagement. And that's what is our ask also to you. That at the moment you require bank support, that's not the time to come to the bank for support. You know you're in a construction business, you know you are a trader, you know you have to procure goods. Why don't you start sitting with the bank now? That in the next 3 months I've bid for 5 projects, I might win 1 or 2, or I've got this order that I have to deliver. We start the engagements now with the bank. And we start planning and placing pre-approved facilities for you, so that at the time the money is needed, we just plug in that support. We have also observed in most times, the time that you come to the bank, you needed the money like yesterday or a week ago. It creates pressure on either side. But we can do it better. You start the process first. We proactively manage this process. In the end, the issues of delays will be history. So we just want to retaliate. The time you need the guarantee is not when you get the contract. You're already in the business of getting contracts. Let's see that now, and let's plan and plug in solutions for that. But again, for the banks to support, we want our MSMEs to get better organized. Let's get better organized with our information. Most times when we want support, that's when we want to do a business plan. A business plan is your business journey. Whether there is a bank or there is no bank, as a good business standard practice, have a business plan in place. Either you want the facility or not, come to the bank and say, this is my business plan for this year. Through that engagement with the bank will also understand that in this kind of business, this customer will come at a certain time to to ask for facilities. That way we start to proactively manage. The importance of financial records cannot be overemphasized. We also want to prepare records when it's time for us to get loans. We are saying no. Let's have a habit. Year on year, let's prepare our financial records. Yes, we know that for sole proprietors, we are not mandated to do that. But for good business practice, for good business order, let's get in that habit as the year passes and progresses. As we close our year, let's prepare our financial records. Our statement of financial position, our income statement. Let's prepare them. Let's take that file to the bank. This is how I did in the past year. This is what was my sales turnover. This was what was my profit. These are the assets I bought from the profits. In the coming year, I'm looking at doubling my turnover. I'm looking at doubling my asset base. How can you come in? With that kind of engagement, the bank will already start looking at how we can empower you to double that turnover, how we can empower you to access those assets and to buy those assets. Beyond that, I think we are in a country, an economy that is regulated. We want our MSMEs to participate in as many tenders as possible. Let us register for PPDA so that we participate in that space. There's a lot of public procurement happening. Are we MSMEs that are registered with PPDA? Let us also do our role of paying taxes. Let us register with MRA so that it opens us to opportunities, a lot more opportunities that are there. Beyond that, we also asking for character. Everything can be good, but where there is no character, it messes things. The impact of character is not only on you, but it has an impact on the whole economy. Where we've got MSMEs who are accessing financing, and when they have resources to pay off the financing are not available to pay, it results in default. Once it results in default, how do the banks react? How do we react? We become a bit prohibitive to lend because we are seeing default happening. And again, we start saying, okay, let's create more conditions, more approval conditions. And sometimes people feel, oh, it's difficult to get loans from the bank. It's not difficult where we are doing our work right. For all the customers that have serviced their facilities, that do well on repayments, the banks jump on an opportunity to renew or to increase facilities because we know that ability, you are demonstrating it. But where we've had cases of increased defaults, increased character issues, banks again, they coil down because then our risk becomes significant, and then we tighten our screws, and then everyone looks at it as banks being difficult. But here we are. We have the capital, we have the resources to support your businesses become extraordinary. What we are asking is, let's engage. Let's get organized as MSMEs. The opportunities continue to open in this economy, continue to open world at large, and we want our MSMEs not to end at MSMEs, no. We want you to mature and to graduate to become full corporate and big entities through the journey that we are starting today. And these MSME clinics are there to provide that level of engagement, that we can work on this journey together. At NBS Bank, we are committed. We are committed to empowering you become extraordinary. And let's use this platform, let's use this engagement to build a relationship that is mutual and that is profitable. Once again, we appreciate your coming. We appreciate your continuous support, continuous efforts. You can access us NBS through our normal channels, through our internet banking channels, our digital platforms. We want to make banking easy for you. Or where we are not available as brick and mortar, you can access us through our bank Pafupi agents so that we can continue to support you. You can continue to transact with ease as you pursue, as you undertake your businesses. But beyond that, NBS Bank is part of a bigger NICO group. You've already seen the insurance opportunities, the capital opportunities, asset management opportunities. We want to make sure that whatever need, whatever challenges, whatever opportunities you want to undertake, we can support you as NBS Bank or as a bigger group of NICO. Once again, thank you all for your attention. Enjoy the rest of the clinic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mtauko Nguluwe. What a perfect way to finish this part of the program this morning with a comprehensive outline of the support that you can access or get from your caring bank, NBS Bank. How many remember the theme for this clinic? Do we remember the theme? Yes? Yeah? Let's hear you. Small made extraordinary. Are we ready to be extraordinary, SMEs? I'm sure it has been an insightful morning, and we want now to go to the last part of the program, which is the trade show outside. And this is how we're going to proceed this morning. We have got pavilions or stands, if you like, where we have got our customers, our clients, SMEs that are going to display how NBS has empowered them, helped them to build their business. So I want just to appreciate, go outside, appreciate. We're going to have the microphone given to those manning the stands. They'll be sharing with us the journey with NBS Bank, the support that they've gotten from there, and want to see the fruits on those stands. So we're going to go all outside, and can I invite each one of us, aisle upon aisle, let's go outside for the trade show, and then from there we're going to explain the next set of activities. Thank you very much. Small made extraordinary. Let's go.
Small made extraordinary. That's a theme that is underlining the clinic today. The mantle of the clinic is now here upon us. So what's happening right now is that after a day of speeches, a day of discussions, stakeholders who are inside the building are now out to have a look at what the small and medium entrepreneurs are doing in the northern region, in Mzuzu. So here is an appreciation of what is happening, what businesses they are doing, and how the bank has helped them to improve their businesses. The bank is here to empower small and medium enterprises in the country. So the discussion is to tell them what products they have, what facilities the bank has, and that's exactly what is happening right now. As you can see in the pictures, they are now inspecting the pavilions to see who is doing what, so that an entrepreneur somewhere can get motivated and appreciate what they are doing in the country. So if you're just joining us, what happened in the morning was that we had a remark from the bank, and we also have Nico also remarking on the same. But maybe let's just get closer to have a discussion with one of the
women's trouser suits, and then ladies' suits as well. We also sell carpets, suitcases, men's suits, children's wear, and here also it's women's suits. Yes.
So I understand you are a customer of NBS Bank.
Yes.
So just tell us how NBS to also advance your business so that you can reach this milestone. If you can just share with us.
Okay. I'm a beneficiary of Sahela loan. I got a 10 million loan last year. And as I've already said, this is just a snapshot. This is just a snapshot of my shop. When you come to our shop, you find wardrobes, you find kitchen cabinets, you find TV stands, you find coffee tables. So we've got a lot of items in the shop, but this is just a snapshot of what we are selling at the shop. It has helped me so much. For me to reach here, it's because of the loan that I got from NBS Bank. So I'm very grateful to NBS Bank. Really, I hope when we come back to you for another loan, because now we are thinking of diversifying, we are thinking of going into agribusiness. So I hope when I come back to NBS should be able to assist me again. Yes.
Thank you very much, and we wish you all the best in your business, and we thank you for banking with us, the Caring Bank, and we continue to support you in your business. Thank you. Nice meeting you too. Tell us more about your business and what are you showcasing today?
Some service of home and appliances. And ladies, we have body splitter, we have the hair appliances, we have the lotion, we have the motivational bottles. On the kids section, we have the chairs for kids, we have the dresses for kids, and the ponies for kids, and we have the jacket, leather jacket for ladies, and also for men. Yes. Yeah.
So I understand you are an NBS Bank customer. So how has NBS helped you to reach this milestone in your business?
NBS has supported us over years and years, because I've been the customer over 10 years. So they give us a loan in a small scale. Yes, so we are happy that that loan has achieved us to do some little business, and we want to go higher and higher when we reach another big loans. We are very happy with NBS Bank. Yeah.
No, thank you very much, and wishing you all the best. And I can see that there are a lot of women also in business, so yes. I'm proud of that as well. Yeah, wishing you well. Thank you.
I mean his daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, he deals in hardware, so this is part of the products that they sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you, madam?
Fine, and you?
Would you explain what you do and how you benefited from NBS Bank, if you're able to explain?
We have different materials. Like this is fire extinguisher. It's used to paint different things, like cars, flowers, flower vessels. Yeah. We also have this grease. It's used to reduce friction in machines.
Okay, all right.
To stop fire. Yeah.
So how has NBS helped you to grow your business?
We're able to get a loan, yeah, and to improve our business. Yeah.
I wish you all the best, and thanks for banking with the Caring Bank.
We have great vision. Great vision, doing stationery and sports kits, and also protective wear.
How are you, sir? I'm right. Let's hear more of your business, what you do, and how NBS has helped you to grow the business.
Yeah, timapezeka ndi ma safety boot, stationary ngati matona, tiliso ndi sports, majenzi, komanso mipira, mabuti so timapezeka so nawo. Furniture tilinayonso ngati ma desk, ma office chairs, ma bookshelf, filing cabinets, yeah, house furniture like TV stand, sofa sets, bed, yes, and so many more.
ndiye banki imene yakuthandizani bwanji kuti mufike pamenepa tikukhulupirira kuti ino ndino akastoma a NBS, so mutatiuza zimene banki yakhala kuchitirani and kuti business yanu ifike pamenepa.
Banki yatithandiza kwambiri kumbali ya business iyi, takhala kupezanso nawo mwayi wa ngongole kufikira kuti mpaka na business yathu ipite chitsogolo kufikira panopa. So tilionyadira kwambiri ndi ma service onse amene timakhala tikupeza kuchokera ku NBS Bank. Zikomo kwambiri.
Ku support banki imene ndiponso ifenso ku banki kotipitirira kuthandizani kuti business yanu ipite patsogolo. Zikomo kwambiri.
So the inspection continues. As I indicated, they are inspecting various pavilions that have been mounted by various customers of NBS.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. Yes, so we are just going through the pavilions, and we want to know more about your business and how NBS Bank has also assisted you in the growth of your business.
Thank you for your coming. You're most welcome. Sure. The bank has been there for us. Me in particular, whenever we needed assistance, you've been there. You've been there, sure. So we appreciate very much, and we are grateful for that.
So what do you do in your business?
We've got a hardware. We are specializing in motor vehicle parts and lubricants, ranging from smaller vehicles to trucks. Yeah, sure.
Thank you for supporting the Caring Bank NBS, and we believe that we'll continue to support you so that you can also reach and achieve your milestones. Thank you very much, sir, and all the best.
Thank you, and you're most welcome.
If you're just joining us, this is NBS SMEs Clinic, and what's happening right now is that there is an inspection of various pavilions that have been mounted by
high-speed printers. Yeah, this one is a double-sided printer. You can put on network. Yes, large volumes. Sure, running cost very cheap. The toner is 80,000. You can print 16,000 copies. You can see each copy is less than two kwacha. Yeah. So this is the cheapest printer you can use in your office.
All right.
Sure.
So how has the bank assisted you in the growth of your business?
In several things. Sure. You get an order, you fail to supply. I just phone Aaron, where are you? So he has helped me a lot. Sure.
No, we appreciate it and wish you well as you
so
grow
much.
your business, and we grow together as well, being a caring bank.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, the journey continues as we continue inspecting various pavilions that have been mounted. The idea is to appreciate how the SMEs are performing and how they have been assisted by the bank. So that's the occasioning happening right now.
Chief Retail Banking Officer.
Good morning, and how are you?
We are fine, and you?
Good morning.
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, so we're just going through your pavilion, and we just wanted to know more about your business, and if also you can share with us how the bank has assisted you in your business.
Okay. On behalf of my boss, who's Agnes Charida, the owner of this manager of West Masters. Yes, NBS system. I got products, also loans, soft loans, which are helping us.
So what do you do in business?
Yeah, we are selling farm inputs and also some plastics. Yeah, things like this. Yeah, as you see, this is a corona barrel and also a heater. Yeah, and also this one for using at home. Yeah.
No, thank you very much.
Okay.
And we wish you all the best in your business.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for banking with the caring bank.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm Victoria Janza from NBS Bank. So we're just going through the pavilions, and we've seen this is one of the pavilion that is showcasing their products. So I wanted to know more about your business and how the bank has assisted in your business.
Yes, we are Chuck mainly. We process meat, and these are one of our products. We do beef, goat, and sheep, and sausages. As of now, I would say NBS has been doing great to us. I think everything good. Yes. Yes.
What form have we assisted you as a bank?
Loan, you gave us a loan at one time. It helps us a lot. Yes.
You've had a lot of products that we are also offering on the market, and we believe that you've also enjoyed some of the loans that we have. So any business needs that you have, you can come to us so that we can assist for the growth of your business. So we grow together as a caring bank. We thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this was last but one pavilion. So that was last but one pavilion. There are several pavilions that have been mounted by various small and medium enterprises here. The idea is just to appreciate what SMEs are doing in the country and also help others to be extraordinary in the country. So this is the last pavilion, the display of vehicles.
So you can choose. We have got the normal payment scheme, we have got the loan scheme, and then the third one we call it year of vehicle circle. On the normal scheme, suppose we say this car is costing maybe 20 million. You can start with a minimum of 1 million, and then you'll be paying the other amount in installments. When this vehicle has arrived, we have imported it from Japan. It has reached here, and then you finish the balance. When you finish the balance, you collect your vehicle. On loan scheme, what you do is, suppose this vehicle is 20 million, and then you have managed to pay 10 million. This vehicle will come up to here, will clear everything, and then park it at our yard. The remaining balance will charge you an interest of 21%. So on the 10 million which is remaining, you pay the 10%, the 21% on the 10 million. So we give you a period of 6 months. It's fixed. It doesn't change like monthly.
So you are also a small bank.
Well, yes. And then on the third one, what we do is, suppose the vehicle is 20 million, and then what we do is, you start still with the minimum of 1 million, and then you keep on paying. And then we charge 18% on the 20 million. That means on the 20 million, we'll calculate the 18%, and then that one will be the extra on the 20 million. But you have to pay for that for a period of 1 year. That is 12 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are free to choose any vehicle which you want, and then we import for you.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So how has the bank helped you to grow your business? This is a unique business. I think we've seen several pavilions, but this is a different type of business.
Yeah.
So how have we helped you to grow your business?
Yeah, as NBS has really helped us. We usually go and bank to Mr. Hastings in Suku. If we need some dollars, if we need some payments, we have not yet come for loans, but I hope we are going there.
Okay.
Since we saw the presentation inside here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you can benefit from us instead of taking the whole, the whole capital from your business. You can come to us and we give you loans. We've got asset finance loans that can assist your business. So as you grow, you might need more capital. So we want to take the burden from you so that we give you loans and we also help you externalize the funds so that you are able to import the cars.
Yeah,
So
actually, I was talking to Hastings. I didn't know that you have got that you call it what?
Asset finance.
Asset finance.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And now we've got we won another tender actually. We are supplying some vehicles to another company.
Okay.
So I said I didn't know you have this. Otherwise, I couldn't have come.
No.
Otherwise, I've paralyzed all the small purchases.
Yes. So you've seen in the presentation we do. We can help you in tenders.
Okay.
Performance guarantees, payment guarantees.
Yeah.
That will be in line with your business.
Yes,
So we can help you from the tendering to the type you're delivering, and also if you need working capital for that business.
Okay.
But we thank you for banking with us, and we will continue to support you so that we can grow together.
Most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Maybe just a quick one from you. What has been your impression after inspecting all the pavilions, what the SMEs are doing in the northern region, the services that they're getting from you? What would be your comment?
So we've gone through a lot of pavilions and we've seen how the SMEs are growing. They've got a diverse in a products. They've got different products, and each of the client is unique in their offering. And we've just seen a different also pavilion, which is also in the importation of cars. So it means that the SMEs in Malawi are indeed growing, and they are the drivers of the economy. You've seen we've moved from food production to trading, now to car importation. So as a bank, and as we've been saying that we are caring bank, we are here to support the SME and also to support the country, because we know that the SMEs are the drivers of the economy. So we'll continue to do our part so that we can also ensure that the SMEs have grown, and also they are also contributing to the growth of the economy in the country. So it's indeed surprising to see that the SMEs that you think that they are very small, but they're doing great and big things in the country. So we just have to embrace them and assist them in their growth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So that's the highlight, from small made extraordinary. That's the discussion, the discourse that was here in Mzuzu. NBS Bank was here with what they tell SME clinic. The essence was to bring together SMEs that are here in the northern region that are tapping from the services that NBS offers. On the other hand, NBS was also here to tell SMEs in the country what they have in store for them. They have outlined various facilities, various services that they offer. From here, I've been Feston Malegezo. Thanks for being there. You have seen it all, what they are doing, what your colleagues in that sector are doing. From the rest of us, thanks for keeping in touch. It has been Times 360 Malawi. Until next time, it is goodbye.